Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Tabaxi, where last time we were sent on a mission to kill the High Shaman who had started a rebellion against the Queen of the Dunwater Lizard Folk, and now we need to find out what's the next step. Have you dealt with the High Shaman? Yes, the High Shaman is dead, as are many of his closest allies. Though I take no pleasure in the news, it does mean that my tribe will survive undivided. That brings me hope. Thank you, Softskin. I owe you an explanation of our situation now, at the very least. Yes, tell me more about what's going on. Since before I was a hatchling, our tribe lived in the mighty fortress to the west of here. But then in recent days the sahuagin came, bent on conquest, swimming up from the depths of the ocean. We tried our best to resist, but their forces were stronger and their magic was greater. We had to flee our home. Fortunately for us, we had somewhere to retreat to. This place, an old abandoned outpost of our people. Our retreat was humiliating, but I immediately began to organize a response to the invasion. After contacting several other tribes affected by the sahuagin, ambassadors arrived here to discuss the alliance. But the rebellion prevented me from speaking with them. Alright, that is certainly news. Please continue. Sure, since you seem to be more than capable, I would like to make a proposal to you. It is this. You and the town of Saltmarsh join with my tribe in an alliance against the sahuagin invaders. We may have other allies as well. Just before the High Sahuagin Shaman rebelled, I invited 3 ambassadors from other tribes to negotiate. Perhaps together we can convince them that, if we all join together, we will be strong enough to fight the sahuagin. Alright, defeating the sahuagin invasion is the best way to make sure the Saltmarsh is left alone, so count me in. Splendid! Perhaps it is best if you are the one to negotiate with the 3 ambassadors. They are somewhat leery of lizard folk due to our culinary habits. You'll find the ambassadors in the Southern Ocean Cave, inside the Eastern Caverns. While in the Eastern Caverns, I also ask that you search for my second-in-command, Sub-Chief Irtos. I have not heard from him since the rebellion began, and I fear the worst. Take care, for the rebels still hold much of the Eastern Caverns. Alright, as far as I can tell, all the passageways out of here are sealed. Yes, I've sent some of my most trusted followers to clear the doorways for you. Any doorways that was sealed by the High Shaman's rebels is now open for you. Alright, so head to the...
A grateful Queen Othokent says that the lizard folk are willing to ally with Saltmarsh. But first, she asks 2 favors of you. Speak with the 3 ambassadors from other tribes, and rescue the captured sub-chief, Irtos.
Alright, and now here it is. So that's to the... You need to go to the Eastern Cavern. Why is a door to the Western Caverns to the east? Actually, I think I need to head out this way. Up this direction. This is now open.
This lizard folk carries a weapon dripping with acrid poison. You'd best deal with him before he turns his poisons against the people of Saltmarsh.
Yeah. Venomancer. Alright. Oh. A chest that actually stays put. Oh, what a concept! Oh, right. These are more of the rebels. Is this way? Oh, those are just regular citizens. Okay. And this is to the Eastern Caverns. Now let's see what we find here. We need to...
You spot the spear crest on the table near a group of rebel officers, but the way is blocked by a magical barrier.
Well, let's see if we can do something about that.
The rebel officer laughs and casts a spell that creates barriers at the entrance. You'll need to fight to get the crest.
Alright, I can do that. Now you can go. Oh. And you go. Your turn. Oh, okay, I'll take care of you. And your... Oopsie daisy. Okay. A crest. I would presume that crest is going to come in handy at some point. Probably where the sub-chief is located. Now. What have we got here? Officers. What are we doing, officers? We got 2 officers left? Okay, 1 officer left. Oh, and we have... Actually, isn't this where we just were? Ah, yes it is. And then we head out this way. We will find that officer. I mean, not the officer, I mean the sub-chief. Get my terminology right. This way. Oh. Oops. No, no, no. Sneaky, 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 aren't they? I think this is our final officer that we need to deal with.
The sub-chief tells you that one of the rebel officers has taken the crest needed to free him to a nearby barracks.
Yes, I already have the crest. Oh. And your turn. Irtos.
Now that you've saved Sub-Chief Irtos, the Lizard Folk Rebellion has finally been put to rest. The Lizard Folk can focus on reclaiming their home from the sahuagin.
Good. Take a turquoise, we take that, we take that. Then we head back and... Oh no, there wasn't an officer in there. Alright. Never mind on that. So, I'm sure we'll find another one at some point. Hey, have you seen an officer anywhere around here? Then I guess we might as well deal with these sinister boxes. Oh, hello! This place is supposed to be full of patrols or something like that. It seems like every time I come around here I run into another pair of those. I guess I'm going to have to break all of these in order to... Yeah, I haven't heard any of those bonuses come up yet. Let's see. How are we doing? Mischief bonus plus 8%, tamper bonus plus 10%. So I actually have got a couple of them, I just didn't hear the announcements. Alright. Must not be happening right or something. Okay. go. Anyone inside here? Hi, an officer! Hi, officer! Alright, good. Now! What is this way? No, that's to the west. Did I get turned around? I meant to head east, but I wound up heading south instead. So it looks like I'm going to be covering a lot more ground than I was planning. And before getting to the ambassadors, there you go. Copper, Venture's Pack. Oh my goodness gracious. Lots and lots of broken boxes. Ah, I think this is the big cavern.
Ambassadors from 3 different tribes await within this cavern: the Bullywugs, the Troglodytes, and the Sea Elves.
Alright, now the one who talks first, Troglodyte Ambassador. Greetings, Tabaxi. I am called One That Talks First. I am the ambassador of the Troglodyte tribe. I trust you bring better news. My hopes for the alliance have dwindled since arriving here and seeing the sorry state of the lizard folk tribe. I'm here as a representative of the newest alliance member, the town of Saltmarsh. What can I do to convince you to join us? The first evening after our arrival, a soft-skinned thief took advantage of the chaos of the lizard folk tribe. He sneaked in and stole a carved bone necklace from me. If you're able to find this thief and retrieve my necklace, I will think about joining the alliance. My guards took some time to investigate the theft. You can speak with them for more information.
The ambassador of the Troglodyte tribe has asked you to find his stolen necklace and deal with the thief responsible.
I found tracks leading out of the northern ocean cave into a smaller cave of tunnels, but the tracks ended before reaching anywhere beyond there. Alright, I found tracks leading out of the northern ocean cave into the smaller cave tunnels. We are in the southern ocean grotto. The central ocean grotto. The northern ocean grotto. Okay, so we found the ocean cave into the smaller cave tunnels, but the tracks ended before reaching anything beyond there. Alright. So that means somewhere in that direction. Now the Sea Elves. Now, when I was working with the Sea Elves before, I couldn't figure out how to open up the locks because I was having trouble figuring out how to get the rogue to open things, I believe, most likely, because I had enough trouble in this adventure. Okay, how about the Bullywug? You here to speak, not fight, huh? We Bullywugs see many strange things lately. You're speaking now with the Bullywug tribe diplomat. What do you want? I represent the newest alliance member of the town of Saltmarsh. I want to negotiate support. Unexpected, yes, but before I tell you I should send our warriors to die, I explain. Compared to sahuagin, our tribe not so big, not so strong. Then how do we survive? We must be cunning. We must jump out of the way of danger. Sending our warriors against sahuagin might destroy our tribe, even if your alliance succeeds. I have spoken. Now what do you have to say? See, diplomacy. With all of us allied together, sahuagin will stand no chance. Well, actually, I think diplomacy is my best skill. Listen is not as good as skill. Haggle, not as good as skill. Okay, let's try the diplomacy route. Maybe you're right. Maybe we are strong together, stronger than sahuagin. I will talk to our chieftain. He will help the alliance. All right.
You've concluded negotiations with the Bullywug tribe.
Okay, and now the sea elf ambassador. I hope he's not upset that I didn't figure out how to free Oceanus. Was this a Tabaxi? Not someone I was expecting to see here. It's been nothing but chaos since we have arrived. Perhaps you can explain what's going on. I've come on behalf of the Alliance with the town of Saltmarsh and all that stuff, and bye-bye Bullywugs. So, that's what this is all about. Certainly we sea elves are no friends of sahuagin, but we know the sea devils well enough to know words will not win this war, only battle. I propose this. Fight me and my guards to show that Saltmarsh has capable warriors. Then I'll commit to joining the alliance. Alright, fine. Okay. I yield, surface dweller. Let us speak again of this alliance. With you on our side, the alliance will surely be able to defeat the sahuagin. On behalf of the sea elves, I pledge our support.
You've secured the sea elves' support in the alliance.
Alright, so that just leaves the troglodytes. And that means that I need to find this thief. Wherever that thief may be. So we have to search the caverns. To see where it is. Nope, not in there. I think I've already cleared out that room. Trying to figure out, alright, which room is going to have him? That's a door, but that, oops. Fruit. Oh, interesting. Alright. Not too sure whether or not I should do anything on this or not.
A heavy gateway opens. A furious sahuagin springs out from the watery prison cell.
Well, alright, so sahuagin. Oh, interesting. It gives me water breathing if I go inside the cell. Interesting. Lars Ennie. Thank you for making my escape easier by slaughtering all those lizard folk. Now you'll buzz off. I can plan my retreat. Did you steal a carved bone necklace? You're working with them, huh? Guess it's time for me to...
The thief collapses, dropping a carved bone necklace. Return this to the troglodyte ambassador.
Alright, well. Apparently somebody caught him. Alright. Now, let's get back to the troglodytes. Deepwater warrior, Deepwater warrior. Ah, here we are. One who talks first. Ah, you have returned my necklace to me. Good, good. If you are part of this alliance, not just lizard folk, then maybe things are turning around. The troglodyte tribe will join you in your alliance against the sahuagin.
You've secured the troglodytes' tribe support in the alliance. Alarm bells ring out from the Central Ocean Grotto, with the lizard folk tribe weakened by the rebellion. They'll need your help to survive an attack. Just as you arrive in the Central Ocean Grotto, the gates protecting the underwater entrance slam open.
Alright, well, let's just deal with them then. Deal with them. I guess more will be coming through soon. Yeah. Well, I guess it was inevitable that we would have sahuagin come in here. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. And your turn. And you, and you, and you. That's sahuagin all over the place. But there are more! Oh, invading captain. Does that mean it's the end of the list? I hope so.
The queen and the sub-chief arrive just as the last of the sahuagin falls.
You have earned the gratitude of the lizard folk, outsider. Speak with me once more. There is a matter we must discuss.
A matter we must discuss. Oh, what is that? You've done a great deal for both my tribe and the Alliance today. Our gratitude and rewards are surely not enough, but it is all that we can give. Oh, that's all in a day's work. With the Alliance secure and the sahuagin encroaching more every day, we will need to act quickly. I will begin by planning an assault on the fortress as soon as possible. Alright, I'll be ready to help when the time comes.
The lizard folk will stand together with your town. Together, we will send the sahuagin invaders back into the sea.
But my sub-chief advises me that you must pay a weregild to placate those remaining tribe members who sympathize with the rebellion. As queen of the tribe, I must heed the advice and not intervene. Normally a weregild is a fine paid in coin. However, the sub-chief and I feel that it would be more beneficial to the Alliance to have you perform a task of heroism. And that means we have to go after a crocodile named... Well, let's just say it's a crocodile, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to fight that crocodile or not, because I've had some bad experiences with said crocodile. But I guess we'll find out at some point. Yeah, it might do at some point. Well then, I guess that is it for this adventure, and I'll see you next time where we are going to head out and take care of those sahuagin in the next episode of Piney Plays The Tabaxi.